Hey guys, Grassman here, playing with Modern Gun Builder. Today we're going to try and finish up the upgrading of our ship. So we want to get these two, which are going to require us to hit level 350 in the world. And we also want to upgrade the captain. Apparently Jupiter is the better one to be upgrading. Uranus will just need to farm a bit of money later, so we're not too worried about that. We don't need much more money right now at the moment, but we don't need to upgrade his rank a ton. And Neptune's helpful for just like the square farming, so his rank might need to go up, but Jupiter is the main one whose rank we want to upgrade. But while we're out here farming squares, we may as well use Neptune. And we're going for 350, so it's not too far away. That'll give us the ability to upgrade the chance for 2 times damage. Those ones are going to add quite a bit of damage to our ship. Other than that, it's just the upgrading the captain abilities. I think, apparently that's just it, yeah. They were, like, saying in the comments of the last video, people were saying it's just that my cap needs to be a little bit stronger. Oh, there was one more thing, right. Hang on. This is facing the wrong direction. Yeah, and that's instantly made it better. It's shooting purples now. Yeah, people were saying that one was backwards, too. It was a good job, you solved the mystery. Now we just need those 2 things, and we also need the one that makes the cross damages slightly better. Because there's a thing for that yet. Yeah, highest projectile damage was 16 million, and the lowest was 2,000. Is this gonna still be the best in the worlds? I guess in the worlds you get the custom ships, eh? So in the worlds, the custom ships are gonna mean... I'm not exactly sure what the best design for the custom ship's gonna be. I know, last time I had, like, made mistakes and bought some bad custom ship ones. But this time, before I do any custom ship stuff, which I think we're unlocking fairly soon, is it at, like, 400 or something? I'll make sure to ask you guys for, like, recommendations before actually touching that. I know it's good to have, like, a lot of vertical ones, as well as, like, getting a bunch of verticals is good because it allows you to use, like, the maximum space. And getting, like, horizontals is also good. Because it allows you to pretty efficiently use a fair bit of space. Normally there's just, like, the one left like this. That's what I liked about the other ship. I think it was a bit faster. Well, maybe not faster, because it did less damage, but if there was just one left, it would clear it fairly fast. Yeah, so it's tier 400. Tier 400 for the worlds. So we'll hit 350 today, hopefully, for those 2 hexagons. And then at 400 we get to unlock worlds, and then that's... Or, no, this is the worlds, right? It's like, what's it called? Endless? Yeah, I wish it was a little bit faster to, like, finish up. Looks like it's, like, one specific area where the blocks are. There we go. 8 and 8. May as well clear both, because I have what is it, 50% chance for, like, to get 16 out of one of these. So on average, I'll get 16 8s, 24. You guys are just waiting today. What do I have to talk about? Our furnace broke. 2 in the morning, furnace broke. We gotta have a guy over fixing it. End of story. Yeah, good job, Jack. Yeah. Told a 5-second story. Good job. What else? I've been playing a lot of Graveyard Keeper recently. I realized yesterday, it's this, like, the 7 deadly sins. It's a 6-day cycle, and the characters are, there's the Inquisitor. Let's go this way. There's the Inquisitor. This is gonna be hard. The Inquisitor, Miss Charm, Snake, the Bishop, the Astrologer, and the Merchant. So there's the 6 characters, and they represent 6 of the sins. So the Inquisitor is Wrath, the Merchant is Gluttony, the Astrologer is Sloth, Miss Charm is Lust, Snake is envy, and the bishop is pride. And the bishop has like a mirror and he's constantly looking at himself. The Inquisitor wants to burn the witches. The astrologer is just old, which I think that's kind of unfair to old people to say they all sin by being sloths. He's just old game. Snake's like a Satanist criminal type thing. Like he's summoned a rabbit, wants the Necronomicon. I don't know why it's envy exactly, but I don't know. I guess he wants to be the best evil guy or something. Miss Charm's like a performer or a singer. What are the other ones? It's not all of them. I've forgotten someone. I guess that's all of them. And then the last one is Greed, which is the... I guess Greed is the Graveyard Keeper. Which makes sense, because you find a lot of ways to, like, make money in that game. You start a business with a merchant. You start a business with a merchant. You start a business... So you sell, like, goods and boxes of vegetables. You start a business selling, burgers and beer at the witch burnings for the Inquisitor. You build your own tavern. And you're basically just, like, working with every single character regardless. Like the Inquisitor wants to burn all the witches, and you're also, like, consorting with a witch for one part. You work with all the characters doing doing just, like, anything to, like, A, make money, and B, like, get home. And the goal is to, like, get home to your, like... The goal is to get home to your wife or something. And but, like, you know, I mean, after a couple years of being missing, I think at this point it's too late. And so yesterday I unlocked the ability to, like, look at the stone for what I need, and as it turns out, to build the two things to get back, you need certain things. You need, like, eternal coal, which I assume you'll get from the Inquisitor, because, like, the Inquisitor burns witches. You get a salted fork, which is going to be from the merchant. You get a certain mirror, which is the mirror the bishop's constantly looking at himself in. What are the other ones? You get a golden angle from the astrologer. You get the necklace from Miss Charm, and you get, like, an infinite notebook or something from Snake. No, it's not Snake. Yeah, Snake. We were confusing the name with Snape back the other time. One of us had, like, called him Snape, and... They sound similar. Is that why they named him Snape? Because it sounds like Snake, and that's the head of Slytherin. Nah, couldn't be. Be too good. How has it only been 8 minutes? What do I talk about for another, like, 12 minutes? I've run out of things to say. We have actually hit, like, 300 now. So we can go here. Get that. And now it's increased to 40%. So that'll give us 7% odds for each of the things. Gee, we have a lot of these, too. Let's upgrade the rank to, like, 10. Get that base damage. Now let's see how good this does. Not a great way to get back here. 1, 2, yeah. I'm noticing a stark lack of difference. I guess it is somewhat better. That did go down a fair bit faster. The colors... I guess the colors are showing more purple now. Yeah, it is pretty good. When increasing from times 2 to times 2.5, though, that's going to be the bigger change. So with an average of, like, 2... We say, like, a 1.5 to 2. It won't quite be 25 levels, but it'll be closer to, like, 20 levels. So after just, like, 20 more levels, which each level takes a minute... We should have enough time to do the 20 levels, get to 350. Get the 2 hexagons. Oh yeah, 33 million there at the minimum. Or at the maximum. So if we should be able to get to 350, and then we'll unlock the second hexagon upgrade. And then next time we'll probably unlock, like, the infinite mode, and we'll have to do, like, start doing the custom ships. So I guess let me know in the comments of this video, because if we're going to do an next video, what should I do for the custom ships? Which ones do I buy? I know I want to buy vertical ones, but how do I connect to the vertical ones? What should I buy as, like, connections for verticals? you have if you have designs or suggestions, feel free to leave like pictures in the Discord. Hang on, I'll be right back. Okay. 27. If this one gets doubled, that's another 50 projectiles. So next we're going to start upgrading Jupiter, because as someone said, I guess it's just her ability to go, like, slower, to give you more time to get the higher levels. Which probably would, make sense. Because, like, after a while, like, the first couple levels, I know it's better to just, do a couple of levels quickly and then almost immediately die. And just farm fast that way. Which, I mean, I find a bit more boring, so, like, eh. But it's better to, like, farm the points you get from that, like that. Which one do we go here? 9, 27. We're also still doing pretty good, seeing as the blocks are getting stronger. What was I gonna say? But after a while, it gets better to just, like, I think you get, like, exponentially more or something, or, I don't know, you get more and more the longer you go, so it is, after a while, better to just hold on. It's better to just hold out for a while to get, like, hundreds or thousands of those points. So, I guess Jupiter's ability to, like, go slower, so when you're in the last levels, you can just last a couple longer, get a few further in levels. I guess that's what's good about her, other than, because that's her, like, special ability, and other than that, she just seems normal. I guess she's also only one of the only captains who actually has, like, a helpful effect, because this is just destroy blocks and collision, that's not too helpful. Rank promotion, discount shop, like, increased captain abilities, or lower minimum faster maximum are, like, the only special helpful ones. So Jupiter's just better in that way. Okay, let's keep farming. What are we at? 313. Really is good. 12? Not too bad. I guess 9's not bad either. Yeah, because 9 is still almost a full upgrade. Plus the one we could get from clearing a level. I know we can just, like, zoom through most of them as well. But it feels incomplete to just go through a level and, like, ignore, like, most of the blocks. Like, unless we have to, it feels wrong to go through the level and just miss a bunch of things. And, you know, we go through it fast enough, clearing the whole thing anyway. Huh. Well, there's 138 million there. I got confused for a second. I, like, looked over and there was, like, a random container on the side. I didn't remember putting it there. There's not supposed to be, like, dishes in my room. So I look over and I see a container there for whatever reason. Like a, Tupperware container. I remember I was eating some chips that I had earlier. Yeah, 17 million. We're definitely stronger now. Now that we got that hexagon upgrade and the upgrades for the one guy. So I guess, how much better is Jupiter going to be? Because it is 50% like slower movement, or 50% higher if you want. So you can go faster when you're like insta-clearing levels or something. Will we get there? We're only at 320 now. We're at 13, almost 14 minutes in the recording. We might not quite hit it today. We'll still try to hit 400 for next time. We'll definitely be able to hit 400 next time and start building a ship. So again, leave your suggestions for what to do in the comments of this video or in Discord. Nah, 3's not worthwhile this far out. I've still been practicing Hollow Knight as well. I made a second save file recently where sorry, I've got like a hangnail trying to get that. I made a second save file where I'm trying to get like King's Soul and Grimchild. So instead of like getting the Shade, the Void Heart charm, because that one's not really like necessary for anything other than like proper completion of the game. So instead of getting Void Heart, I'm going to keep King's Soul if I ever want to play around with that one. I'm going to get Grimchild. Instead of getting Grimchild, I'm going to get Carefree Melody, because I know that one can also be that one can sometimes be used in, like, challenges and stuff. Hang on. Sorry. So, I figure I'll go for Carefree Melody, because I know that one's used in, like, I know that one's used in, like, any Radiance clears, as well as a couple other, like, modded challenges, but, you know, I'm on the PS4, I can't exactly do modded challenges, so, how necessary is it? Not sure, but King Soul is also just fun to play around with, because all it requires is having the one extra on the outside, and then you can just overcharm with it. So it's not too bad for 5, it's kind of a mandatory overcharm if you want to effectively use it. Because, you know, any charm can be decreased to value 1 as long as you overcharm on the last slot with it. So instead, like, I can just use my current build, but instead of using Nailmaster's Glory, I could use King Soul. Well, actually, not necessarily, because I'm already overcharmed in my current build. I could do something like that, though. I could use like a normal build and then just overcharm with King Soul. And because I'm already practicing overcharmed, I'm able to get most bosses, like, at least 50% of the time, overcharmed. Markoth and Absrat are like the two that might not quite fit that. Most other bosses, including like Zote and even Oblobbles at this point, which I suck at Oblobbles, I hate them. Most of those guys I'm now able to get, all of those guys I'm able to get with at least half the time, at least 50% success rate, overcharmed. And usually, and I'd say like even half the time through that, it's like no hits or one hit. So I'm getting better. I'm not quite at the point where, you know, like some of the bosses I can do pretty effectively, like hitless. Massive Moss Charger, I usually have a good success rate, at least when I'm using the right strategy. I tried something recently where I do like 3 attacks and then just like Shade Soul it, but that's like a little bit less consistent, so stop doing that. And Fluke Marm, I'm fairly consistent in that one. I was having some trouble with it. I've had some times where I have trouble with the nail swings, and because I play on Ascended, she just has so much more health, that occasionally causes me problems, and then I have to like actually start fighting the little guys. So I'll do as many attacks as I can, or then I'll screw it up, and I'll have to shade Abyss Shriek, but then it's not quite enough damage. But I was able to, in the Pantheons, because she just has so much less health. Should farm some of these. Because in the Pantheons she just has so much less health. It's just because it's an Ascended arena if there's an arena difference, but you fight the boss with a health of a tuned version. So Fluke Marm health difference isn't that bad. So I'm just able to like pretty much just kill her with the sword. If not, like a single Abyss Shriek is enough to finish her off. So I've been having success with them. I'm still getting better at like Gruzmother and Vengeflies. I've been having trouble with Soul Warrior for whatever reason. He's a little bit quicker than some of the other bosses, and again, I'm not really sure why I'm having trouble. I play him a fair bit. I usually do him a couple times in like the beginning of everything. Just because he's right there. I'll play him a couple times at the beginning of each of my like training sessions or whatever. But yeah, I don't know why like he specifically is so hard. Other than that, things are going pretty good. I'm succeeding pretty well in the Oblobbles. Stopped having so much trouble with NKG. I was having trouble with NKG for a while. And, you know, NKG can be troublesome, but I was having, like, unusually high amounts of trouble with NKG. But having success with him again. Yeah. Okay, well, we're at 19 minutes, so I'm going to pause this right away, and I'm going to get pushed up to 350 anyway. So I'm just going to clear a couple more levels. It'll be like, you know, we're only like, what, 15 away now? So I'll do a couple of clears for like the blocks and like, you know, 5 or 10 more levels or so to get there. And I'll unpause that when I'm there. So, yeah, I'll see you guys in a couple minutes. Okay, we're at 350, just about there. 2, 1. There we go. And that is a lot of these. There we go. That's Jupiter all leveled up. Already rank 8. And that's the hexagon here as well. Now, if we go try this out in whatever level. There we go. Now we're shooting consistently at least dark blue. Or at least purple. Usually dark blue. And then there's black. Wow, that was a lot. That was fast. Yeah, now we're shooting, like, really strong. Yeah, now we're just destroying it. Yeah, that was great. 159,000 at minimum. At max, it's 139 million. That's really good. I hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, next time we're gonna push on to getting the custom ship and the infinite worlds or whatever it is. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to continue my content if you like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.